Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Benny and Moose Save America, where every week we strike out against toxic fandom and the failure of the American education system through the power of barroom trivia. I'm your host, Benny, and I'm joined, as always, by the globe-trotting gallivanter himself, Mark the Moose Haas.
Well, hello, Benny. It is true. I have been gallivanting around the globe for the last couple of weeks. And in the last couple of weeks since I've seen you, you seem to be a little incomplete. I feel like kicking a field goal your direction. What happened, pal?
Thank you, Moose, for traveling the world, disparaging third world countries with your American style, and then mocking my vile appearance. I appreciate it greatly.
Benny, you always look good to me, pal. I'm very, very excited about today's episode. We have two of some of the finest people I've ever met, and just two ridiculously fun guys that we're gonna. Yeah, we have Matt Nost and Andy Merriweather from Settle the Score. And if you folks aren't tuning in to Settle the Score, you're absolutely missing out. I am absolutely a huge fanboy of this show. It's just such a fun, unique way of playing movie trivia. So I highly recommend tuning in to Settle the Scores. But we're going to bring in both of these guys, and we'll let them talk a little bit more about it and how their paths crossed and how this idea for Settle the Score came up. And then we're going to subject them to a bunch of movie trivia. So we're going to start by introducing a former Schmoedown competitor. Benny, I'll let you do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, hailing from Oxford, Florida, the mighty meat, Matt Nost.
Oxford?
Mighty meat? I'm not from Oxford. Is that a place?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm not from there, but gentlemen, thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here. And,
great to have.
For being
all right.
Here. Yeah,
Mighty
we're off to
meat.
a rocking start with Oxford, Florida alumni. Matt Nost.
Is that in the Panhandle? Where is that in Florida?
I'm assuming it's somewhere near Jacksonville.
Just based on it, what exactly?
Well, I think reality is very permeable. Geography, everything. If you believe it hard enough, it is. I learned that from Tom Dagnino.
Okay. I don't know if we should be taking lessons,
Yeah.
life lessons from Tom, but that's fine. It's fine. He's a good man.
Yeah. I once watched Dagnino pick me up from a live event, and he parked on the sidewalk directly in front of the bar and just opened the door to his car. So I'm pretty sure his idea of geography is a little messed up. But Matt, thank you so much for being on our show. We're so happy to have you, man. What you and Andy are doing on Settle the Score is just awesome stuff. And before we bring Andy in, I'm just curious how the idea for Settle the Score came to be, how you guys met, and how you think you're going to fare against them in movie trivia.
Well, the idea was like a hybridized. He had created like this audio kind of quiz and sent it to my wife because we had met in Chicago at Star Wars Celebration. We did a live show there, and he came out to that and then ended up striking up a conversation with my wife. And then we had breakfast the next day. She was like, hey, she vouched for him. She was like, he seemed really nice and he wants to grab a meal. We got to eat anyway. And I was like, sounds good to me. And then afterwards, a few months later, he sent her that quiz. And I told him, I was like, I never got around to actually listening to the quiz. She told me about it, and it was kind of whatever. Life got in the way. But the idea was percolating in the back of my mind. And then I just started thinking about, well, okay, what are the possibilities? What could you do with that kind of talent, which he is? If anybody's ever tuned into the show, it's fantastic. Just to sit back and watch him pull off one song after another. And now at this point, I like finding songs in other languages that have been used in other movies just to force him to learn Mandarin or Japanese, German, Spanish. I think those are the four. There might be a fifth in there thus far. But yeah, and then how do I think I'm going to fare? Who knows? It really comes down to the questions, whether or not they're in your wheelhouse. And so it could favor him, could favor me. I guess we'll find out momentarily.
We're very grateful to have you on board, man. And we look forward to seeing you back in the ring, playing some movie trivia like the old days. I'm gonna bring you out, and I'm gonna bring in Andy for just a moment, and then we're gonna bring you guys both in. We'll get a game going.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his partner / opponent for the evening, hailing from Tupelo, Mississippi, Andy, the angst-ridden storm, Merriweather.
Nice. Hi guys. Thanks
Hey,
for having
Andy,
me
how
on.
you doing, man?
I'm in equal parts excited and absolutely shitting myself. So, am I good to swear? I forgot to ask. Anyway,
Fuck yeah, you are. It's fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, it's really fun to be on. It's late here, so any brain farts in regard to trivia or even just answering these questions right up top, it's all down to the time. So let me get that out of the way right up top. So yeah, so it's coming up to 11:30 p.m. But then I don't have any excuses. I do settle the score at post midnight pretty much every week, so I don't really have any excuses. So it'll be okay. Anyway, fire away. What do you want to know? Do you want me to corroborate or completely oppose Matt's story?
How about both? But also, I just want to compliment. I saw photos of your son at Star Wars Celebration as Baby Yoda, and oh my God, that was adorable. That was so perfect.
Yeah, he stole the show in a lot of ways, and it was after the 5th or 6th person stopped us for a photo with him that we were like, oh, we hadn't discussed whether we're doing this. He's a kid, and like we're careful about creating a sort of a social footprint for him anyway. Like we keep our accounts private, but he was incredible. He did really well considering conventions, wipe out the best of us, and he really held his own for a couple of days. So superstar in the making for sure. To corroborate Matt's story, I did meet his wife. That's all I can think of to say. No, I did meet Catherine and we hit it off, and we sat together watching Matt do his thing on Top 10. I was a fan of Matt, and I still am. I should be railing on the guy, but I love him to pieces, and he's so clever and funny. And this is going to suck. He is a champion of movie trivia, and there is a benefit to me having not been on the Schmodown, which is he has no idea what I'm good at, really. The other thing is I was never invited on the Schmodown, so there's probably a reason for that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, settled the score for the last couple of years, but so much fun with him. He did hear about this little online. It wasn't an online quiz, but it was in lockdown, so everything was virtual, and I'd done it for my friends, and it was movie distribution logo music on the piano. So I had a video of me playing all these movie distribution scores with 1 to 10, and I edited it together and sent it out to friends and said, like, take your time, but get back to me. It was just something to pass the time for people that were bored. And I sent it to Catherine. Catherine's not a massive movie lover, but the idea was to be passed on to Matt. And he reached out to me, and he basically had the show together. I don't even say that we created the show together, because he had all the rules. Everything was all sorted out. He went away and designed the show entirely as you see it today. And it's been so much fun. Really great to meet people like you, Moose, to have you on the show and stuff. It's been so nice to meet these people that were so only virtually accessible for me, especially in the UK. I've been to one Schmodown event live, but other than that, there's no chance I would be able to reach across the bandwidth to get to these people. And now I get to hang out with you guys and find out you're all great people when the camera stops rolling. So that's cool.
Well, we're very, very happy to have you, Andy. You're possibly one of the most talented individuals I think I've ever met in my entire life. To echo what Matt had said, like week after week, you're just learning these sets and these scores from these songs, or from these movies, and it's incredible. And then there's been times where you're like, oh, that's the wrong answer, but here, just let me play you the wrong answer that I didn't learn, but I can just figure out on the fly. So it's incredible what you do, man. Both of you.
That particular, those instances are where people are. You've seen that people, they can. It's really interesting because some people come up with an answer for what I'm playing, and when they say the answer, I go, oh God, yeah, like you're in the right key, or like there's something there. And so I like to play that for them if I can get there with my ear, so that they know that they didn't kind of fuck up, that it was like right there. They were so close. And I play the two back to back and go like, here's how it, here's the variance. Those moments are nice because it's kind of like letting people off the hook. I mean, if they give a wayward answer, regardless of whether I know, I won't be like, here's how bad the answer was. But yeah, when they're so close, I go, oh, I can see exactly where you were there, and it's kind of like giving them sort of a hypothetical, like emotive point rather than the actual points in the show.
It's a reassurance that you didn't completely drop the ball on that answer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just so you guys are aware, that is not the way that I operate. I try to bury you with humiliation.
Fine.
Well, this will be your only time on our show. No,
that's all good. That's I mean, Matt is. I can see the cogs ticking. He's Matt's very, very quick, and I'm super thin-skinned. So this is going to be fun.
Well, thank you guys again. You guys ready to play some movie trivia?
Nah.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I am going to introduce our bartender bouncer for tonight. Our very good friend, the survivor himself, DJ. DJ, it's always great to have you on board. I wanted to introduce you to the folks that you will be helping out. So, Andy and Matt, whenever you guys need a hand, you get 3 of these per game. Just ask our good friend DJ over here to come on in and give you a hint.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet you, DJ.
Yeah, nice to see you guys. Glad to be on the show. Not really a bouncer. There's a lot of niceness going on here. Not really much to bounce. It's kind of feel left out here.
It's early. It's early.
Yeah, it's early. We haven't even started asking questions yet, DJ. But with arms like those, you can't help but bounce people. So, all right, guys, let's get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first question in the category of Orson Welles. In the all-time classic Citizen Kane, what were the dying words of Charles Foster Kane, played by Orson Welles?
There's a lot of fun answers that could be had here, but only one correct one.
That's true.
I mean, if I didn't know this answer, I would really swing for the fences with just a great final word.
I want my final words to be, if I had only done a little bit less. Right.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start with Matt. What is your answer?
If you can read it, because we're writing this down, Rosebud.
That is correct. And Andy, how about you, sir?
Yeah, I went for Rosebud, although you said words and the plural threw me off, but I figured, Rosebud.
You guys are each on the board. There we go.
And you were worried. You're perfect. You're doing great.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, 100% so far. And I cheated.
Well, the good news is you have the switch of camera view, so we can definitely watch your hands in between.
Yeah, sure. After he's moved the evidence, let me just scurry this off to the side. Switch camera. Yeah. You just see 2 tiny little hands come in and take a phone away and be like, good boy. Good boy. Hand Ezra the phone.
Ezra.
Yeah, you just see these tiny little fingers come up into frame. Grab a phone.
That'd be brilliant.
Nice. Question number 2, gentlemen, is in the category of America's Uncle. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination?
I had an uncle once, Moose, and this is actually not one of my greatly exaggerated stories. He was banned from the city of Denver. A judge literally told him he could not return to Denver. But this was the 60s when anything went legally.
You mean the 1860s? How does a judge ban somebody from a city?
He just told him, if you came back in, I'd put you in prison. regardless of if you were guilty.
Just put
What
his
did he
picture
do?
up on every interstate entrance. You're not wanted here.
He was like Rambo, but without the courage and dignity beforehand.
Fair enough. We're gonna start with you, Andy. Your guess?
All right, I crossed it out and I wrote it again because I didn't have time. But I'm going to go with Big, even though I haven't seen him on that list.
That is correct for a point.
Oh shit!
And Matt,
Did the same thing. Big.
nice.
Nice. All right.
Guess 2 for 2. There you go.
All right, your third question in the category of British royalty. What English actor played the role of park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park?
Okay, what did your uncle do to get banned out of Denver?
He kept getting in repeated fights with this biker gang that he used to be in. And so it was like, it would be like every 2 or 3 weeks, like him or one of the members of the gang would come in before this judge. So he eventually just told him, I'm going to find a way to send you to prison if you don't leave the city.
This is a rich tapestry happening with this story. Holy cow,
Yeah.
Daddy.
We've not even gotten into my family's illustrious history with cows. We'll get there someday, Moose.
All right, then. We'll start with Matt for your answer.
I put Richard Attenborough.
That is correct, sir. And Andy,
I did Sir/Lord Richard Attenborough because I don't want any confusion.
nailed it.
He had me all ready to bring my negativity game, and he's just getting every single question right. You're killing me, Andy.
Question number 4 is in the category of you try chumming this shit. What is the name of Quint's let me start over. What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in the classic movie Jaws?
Shit.
What is your favorite Robert Shaw movie, Moose?
Jaws.
That's the correct answer for all of humanity. Although the Sting is pretty good.
We'll give you guys a couple extra seconds. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Andy.
Okay, I've got about 4 of them up on my shelf here. Orca.
It is indeed the orca. And Matt,
I wrote nothing.
unfortunately, you can't name about nothing. Andy takes a 1-point lead.
It's all right. They looked like they were going to win the revolution at the start, too. You're still good. All right.
Not worried yet.
Yeah, no.
Question number 5 in the category of Best Christmas Movie Ever. What is the name of the skyscraper that Hans and his crew take control of in the 1988 Christmas classic Die Hard?
My wife literally watched Die Hard for the first time this past Christmas.
That's fascinating. What did she think?
She loved it. She's like, "Is there more?" I was like, seriously?
There are too many. There are like too
Been
many.
married 9 years. This question's just now coming up. Let's go ahead and start with you, Matt.
It is Nakatomi Tower.
It is indeed Nakatomi. And Andy.
Okay, I did Nakatomi Plaza. Is that okay?
Both good. We're looking for Nakatomi.
Okay, cool.
We'll take it.
I don't know. I think we go to Sarah on this. The name of the building and not the overall surrounding,
Oh, I see.
plaza, so to speak.
Okay.
If you want to challenge it, we can bring in DJ.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right. All right.
It's a mental jab right there. Matt's just mentally warming up his mitts. Question number 6, gentlemen, in the category of Tom Clancy fever. Who is the first actor to play the role of CIA analyst Jack Ryan on screen?
I heard that Tom Clancy fever was very prevalent in the UK before penicillin was a thing. I don't know if that's true. I don't do a lot of research, but I did hear that. We'll have to go to Andy for clarification.
What was that? What am I clarifying? Sorry.
whether or not Tom Clancy fever was rampant, as they say, in England prior to the invention of penicillin.
It didn't come my way. It might have been pre me. Maybe I got vaccine for it when I was a baby.
So, gentlemen, just so you know, about 99% of the shit that comes out of Benny's mouth, except for the correct answers, is questionable. Andy, your answer, sir.
Okay, I have no idea. I'm going to say Harrison Ford.
That is incorrect.
It's incorrect, buddy. Come on.
Okay.
And Matt,
Alec Baldwin.
it is Alec Baldwin.
Oh,
Score is all tied up now.
okay.
All right. And your next question in the category of the year that comedy died. The year that comedy died. 3 of Jim Carrey's all-time blockbusters, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, were all released in the same year. What year was it? I also think this was the year that Pepsi Clear stopped its run, which was tragic for all of us.
Do you remember the Pepsi Clear commercial? There used to be a song that was pretty legitimately good, like that played on the Pepsi Clear commercials. And I remember trying to find it on iTunes, but it was specifically owned by Pepsi. So it's like, oh, you can't find this fucking song. No? Okay.
Don't remember the song. So.
Yeah. Darts in the dark. Andy, your answer, sir.
I got 94. 1994.
1994 is correct. And Matt?
I wrote 97. I knew that wasn't right, but I was like, God, I do not know.
I know that the song for Pepsi Blue had the word butterflies in it, if that helps you find it, Moose.
Maybe. Question number 8 in the category of British/American history.
No.
Established in 1584, the first British colony in America, it was established in what is now what U.S. state?
U.S. states. That's rough, isn't it? Are we going to do counties in England after? Okay.
If it helps, the state is named after an English queen.
You have a 1 in 50 chance, Andy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys have your answers in. We're going to start with Matt.
I've written several answers. I thought I had it, and then the named after Queen, so it narrows it down to 2 of my 3 that I wrote down. I'll give you what I'm going to go with, which is Maryland, but I don't think that's right. I believe it's...
That is incorrect.
Yeah, it's the other.
And Andy?
No, well, I ignored that because of the previous advice that it was everything that comes out of his mouth after the question is bullshit. I went with Virginia.
That's correct for a point.
Correct.
Oh, shit.
Virginia. Yeah.
I like the way Matt's mind thinks, though. Writing down multiple answers and then circling the one that matters.
That's why he's a former world champion.
Well, who's losing by 2? That title is meaningless.
Your 9th question, the final question in round 1, in the category of great soundtracks. Guardians of the Galaxy boasts some of the best soundtracks in all of movies. How many times theatrically have the Guardians of the Galaxy appeared in MCU films?
Oh.
Took a hard left turn. Hard left turn to the question. But that's our style. I appreciate
the
it.
rope-a-dope.
Yes.
Look over here. Get you there. We'll give you guys a couple extra seconds. Word of advice, don't count on your fingers on screen. Do you see the new Guardians, Benny?
I have not. I was intending to see it this morning, but then that went awry.
Let's see. Saw it last night.
How was it?
Yeah, I dug it. I like it. It's James Gunn at his weirdest, but it's fine. I dig it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And we are going to start with Andy.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I haven't actually tallied them up. I've got 3 Guardians of the Galaxy, a Thor movie, and 2 Avengers movie, making 6 total.
6 is the correct answer. And Matt, how about you, sir?
I wrote down 6.
Nice. Well done.
Job done.
Okay, tight game. 6-8. Going into round number 2. So, Andy, we're going into round number 2. You have the lead. You have the choice if you want to spin first or if you want to defer to Matt. I'll leave that up to you, pal.
Let me think. I either let him go and I see how the rules are. That's from someone who probably listened and wrote them down. Or I just get my anxiety out of the way. I'm going to go first.
Gonna go first. Keep the pressure.
know it-
going.
Rookie
I know it-
mistake. The comeback begins right here.
I know it's not strategically sound, but I just want to be able to relax for 5 minutes.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this over with, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
apparently.
Get me to bed. Come on.
That is the motto of this show.
This is our
All right.
reel. When you're ready for it to stop, it does kind of stop on a dime. So let me know when you would like us to
Oh.
stop this.
There's an element of like strategy about spit. It's not random.
It's not random.
Oh shit. Okay, can I have a look at this categories a second? Are the corner ones things? No,
Yes.
they're not, right?
There are punishments.
Oh shit. Okay. Big pianist. It doesn't. It's way better audibly, isn't it? That joke. Matt's and movies. Andy's and movies. That's gone all blurry. Okay. Let me say the word. Stop.
You got 3 Italian guys. That's Joe Pesci, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro movies.
Right. And do I get 1 free spin, or do I burn a hint from now if I get a respin?
You burn a hint from now if you choose to respin again.
I think I'll burn a hint and respin.
Okay. There you go, sir.
Okay. Okay. Are they in the same order that they were in before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Okay. Stop.
All right. You've landed on a punishment cup.
Oh, sweet.
So
Okay.
that one is straight up, no chaser. Straight up, no chaser. That means you cannot go to multiple choice on your first or last question in this round.
Oh, I see what happens. Okay, so I'm still picking a category. This is fun. Okay. Can you tell me, because I didn't see it on screen, which punishment I landed on? I'm trying to time this thing.
That was the bottom left.
corner.
I got slower? Okay. Hold on. It's all out of whack for me anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It makes
I
it
gotta
fun.
restart it here.
Okay. Let's see. Stop.
You got big penists.
Perfect.
Benny, do you want to take the questions on this one, or you want me to?
I think it's more apt if you take this category, Moose.
All right. All right, Andy, I will be asking you the questions in the category of big pianists. These are pianos or movies themed around pianos.
Okay.
In movies, excuse me.
All right.
What Academy Award winning actor plays Antonio Salieri, Mozart's fierce rival who is obsessed with Mozart's downfall in the Milos Forman directed Oscar nominated movie Amadeus?
Oh my god, I know.
It's Salieri, by the way.
I didn't know that
Thank you,
girl
Tina.
from what 70 show directed. That's interesting.
I know. I know who this is. I just cannot.
You do have multiple choice options.
No, I
Come
don't.
on
Do I?
in for the
I
steal.
haven't I got
On the
straight up?
first and the third, he does not.
You're right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. I know who this is. But I haven't even got like. Sometimes I can see letters in my head, but I cannot get it. And I could tell you.
Count you
Oh,
down,
damn,
pal.
it's
It is the
yeah.
time
No,
button here. Let me
I'm
give
not.
you-
I'm not going to pull it because a random name it wouldn't be it. But I know the guy from Rob McElhenney's show.
Okay, so it's going to go to Matt. Do you want
This
to
for 2
repeat of the
points?
question? This is for 2 point steal.
Not you just want the actor's name?
Yes, sir.
F. Murray Abraham.
That is correct for a 2 point steal.
Hmm.
Tie ball game, buddy. Tie ball game.
Oh well,
Ball
I
game.
knew this was going to be rough.
I'm just gonna start texting you on the side to get in your head. I'm
Yeah,
coming for
no.
you, fuckface.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm coming for you. Just see
Yeah,
Ezra's
you
little
see
hand.
Ezra
put the
hand
phone
the
back
phone up.
Yep. Matt's getting mean. And just see a
Yeah.
little.
If you would like to put those in the comments, we can put them up on screen so everyone can enjoy.
Question number 2 in the category of big penis.
Okay.
Who directed the 2018 Best Picture winning movie Green Book?
This was Don't Count Me Down. Okay. This was
You also have multiple choice too. That is available for you in the next few questions.
yeah, but I can get this. I just spoke to Anna about it. Oh god, I feel the pressure that you guys are under during Schmodown. This is oh fuck no. You know what? I might have to do multiple because I'm not going to get the first name. Wait. Yeah, I'll do multiple because I'm not going to get the first
Okay.
name.
You've managed to talk me several times out of giving you the countdown. So the question is who directed the 2018 Best Picture winning movie Green Book?
Mhm.
A. Joel Cohen, B. George Clooney, C. Peter Farrelly, or D. Adam McKay?
Peter Farrelly.
That's correct for 1 point.
I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah, I was like, Bobby, Joe, what the fuck is Farrelly? Which Farrelly is it?
Question number 3. In the movie La La Land, what was the name of the jazz club that Ryan Gosling's character Sebastian was planning on using which he eventually changed the name at the end of the film?
Good luck on this, bud.
Bloody
You don't have
hell.
multiple choice on this, does he?
I know, yeah, I know.
No, he does. He
no,
just doesn't
what-
have it on his final question. You have multiple choice on
Oh,
this one.
first and final. Okay. How many questions are there again? I'm sorry.
Okay.
5.
5.
Okay. Yeah, I better go multiple on this. Sorry.
Is it A, Chicken on a Stick, B, Wings and Brews, C, Bird Lad and Jazz, or D, Thighs and Jazz?
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. Wouldn't have gotten near that, by the way. What was the second one you said? Sorry, it was just a little bit of
Is it A,
just
Chicken on
the
a
last
Stick,
word. It's not. I'm not asking for a repeat. Sorry, just the last word of what you said. Wings and
Brews?
brews, like BREWS. Okay.
Correct.
I genuinely have no idea. I don't recognize. I'm going to go with A.
That's correct for a point. Chicken on a Stick.
It's the only one that like did something in my brain that resonated, I guess.
Question number 4. Which actor won a Best Actor Oscar for his portrayal of real-life pianist David Helgott in the 1996 biographical drama Shine?
Even though this movie was designed for me not to like it, I really enjoyed this movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good
Okay,
movie.
I've never seen this movie or heard of it. I don't think it came to the UK. So
I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm pretty
I
sure
genuinely haven't heard of this. I was 11. I feel like I would have.
Me. Would you like multiple choice?
I can't have multiple choice, can I?
There's only
You can't
4th
have it
question.
on
You
your
got
final
one more.
question.
Oh, that right. Okay. Sorry. Yes, please.
Is it A, Colin Firth, B, Jeffrey Rush, C, Ray Fiennes, or D, Timothy Spall?
Okay. I'll go with Jeffrey Rush.
That is correct for a point.
Yep.
Okay.
There's 6 questions in round 2, so you have 2 more to go. This is question number 5.
Okay.
Name the movie from the following synopsis. In the mid-19th century, a mute woman is sent to New Zealand along with her young daughter and prized piano for an arranged marriage to a farmer, but is soon lusted after by a farm worker.
Is that called The Piano?
That's correct. And your final question, which you do not have multiple choice on.
Ugh.
In the 2008 comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Kristen Bell's Sarah Marshall is the star of a is the star of a TV show called Crime Scene, Scene of the Crime.
Mm.
What actor plays her co-star in this show, Detective Hunter Rush?
Oh shit. Okay. Let's go with Dax Shepard.
That is incorrect. So it comes to you, Matt. In the 2008 comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Kristen Bell's Sarah Marshall is the star of a TV show called Crime Scene, Scene of the Crime. What actor plays her co-star, Detective Hunter Rush?
I mean, could be literally anybody. I've seen this movie one time.
Mm.
Now, can I ask for a hint here?
You can. That would use one of your bartender's hints if you want to.
Oh shit. I should-
Yeah, but then it narrows it down to like any actor possible. How good are the hints? Let me just ask you. I'm just saying, will it lead you down a path, or is it just going to be a vague on top of a vague and be like, okay, well, I'm screwed either way on that one.
Our bartenders are always kind to you.
All right, I'll take my hint.
Okay. I'm going to give you the question again, and we're going to bring in our good buddy DJ for your hint.
All right.
In the 2008 comedy Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Kristen Bell Sarah Marshall is the star of a TV show called Crime Scene, Scene of the Crime. What actor plays her co-star, Detective Hunter Rush?
All right. Come on, David.
Well,
Come on.
this guy is one of 4 acting brothers. Hope that helps.
One of 4 acting brothers. I mean, I'm trying to think of any quad acting brothers. The Baldwins are the only ones I can think of. And now I'm blanking on which Baldwin I'd like to choose. The guy from, what was it, Sliver? No idea. I'm just gonna stop there. How dare you count me down, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch? I think I get one of his hints for that. I'll say Peter Baldwin, not a person.
That is incorrect. Not a person. I mean, somewhere in the world there's a Peter Baldwin. I guarantee you that. The correct answer is actually William Baldwin or Billy Baldwin.
Damn it, Billy!
Oh, wow.
Damn it. I
Yeah.
was like, who is this? It was
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So still, Andy, you navigated that fairly successfully, man. Matt did get a steal from you, but
Yeah.
multiple choice definitely helped you out.
Yep. Big
All right,
penis
Matt.
aren't my thing.
We'll just go ahead and bring up the
Sorry.
no further
was that
comment
one?
needed on that.
Me
one.
being known as meat, big penis are definitely my thing.
Let's do it.
And has anybody ever commented on the kegs being the spawns of Satan? What are those things?
Yeah. If you guys
Real
are spending
nightmare
enough time
fodder,
on the
guys.
show- yeah, you guys have spent enough time on the show now to know who Benny is, and Benny is our chief graphics editor. So
I don't do that's Beelzebub's clip art that you managed to find there, Benny. That's a.
I animated those myself. It was.
Did you make
very
that yourself?
fun for me. Yes, I did.
Well, I
Wow.
apologize. It still scares the living shit out of me, but it's good work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, I don't really care where I land, I guess technically, because it's gone fuzzy, so I can't read a few of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, stop. What does that say?
Moose, are you there?
Sorry, I froze, guys. You hit the top left corner. Oh, it was American or Brits in movies.
Americans or Brits in movies.
So it's Americans playing British characters and British characters playing or British actors playing American characters, American actors playing British characters.
Sure, let's do it. Who cares?
All right.
I mean, it's just as good technically as just about any other.
Absolutely.
It's all right. That is going to be the tagline of our second season, so it's quite apt. All right, Matt Mills, your first question in the category of American or British. British actor David Oyelowo received great acclaim and awards for his portrayal of African American icon Martin Luther King Jr. in what 2014 Best Picture nominee?
That would be Selma.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Robert Downey Jr. took on several British roles in his career, twice as Sherlock Holmes, once as Dr. Dolittle, and once for what 1992 character in which he received his first Oscar nomination?
So you want the character's name?
The character, yes.
It was Charlie Chaplin.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. Name the American actor who has taken on several British accented roles from the following movies where he has portrayed a British character: A Knight's Tale, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Death at a Funeral.
Alan Tudyk.
That is correct for 2 points. On fire. British actor Benedict Cumberbatch has played multiple roles where he has used an American accent. However, his most famous has to be Dr. Stephen Strange. To date, how many times has Benedict Cumberbatch appeared on screen as Dr. Stephen Strange? And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's say 5 times.
That is incorrect. We are going to Brother Andy for a still opportunity. British actor Benedict Cumberbatch has played multiple roles where he has used an American accent. However, his most famous has to be Dr. Stephen Strange in the MCU. To date, how many times has Benedict Cumberbatch appeared on screen as Dr. Stephen Strange?
6.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
What are the 6? Actually, Andy, what are the 6?
No, I counted 5 and then just added 1. I just did the math.
That's
Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, Avengers Infinity
Thor?
War, Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home,
I didn't
and
have Thor.
Multiverse of Madness.
yeah. Where is he in Thor?
He's at the very
Oh, is it
beginning
the
of
post
Thor
credit? Oh
Ragnarok.
no.
Thor goes to see Doctor Strange to find out where his father Odin
Oh
was.
yeah. And then they go to New York City on the streets and son of a bitch.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Your fifth question. What American actress tried her hand twice at playing a British character theatrically? Once as Snow White and the other as Princess Diana.
Oh God, what is her stupid name? She was awful as Snow White. Oh, come on. She was in frickin' Twilight. And
3.
give me the multiple choice, please.
All right. What American actress has tried her hand twice at playing a British character theatrically? Once as Snow White and the other as Princess Diana. A. Claire Foy. B. Kristen Stewart. C. Naomi Watts. D. Teresa Palmer.
Stupid Kristen Stewart. B.
And the Devil's Emma Watson herself.
Ugh.
And your final question in round number 2. Name the British actor based on the following movies in which he played an American actor. Nope, Kick-Ass 2, Sicario, and Get Out.
Oh, he was in Sicario. I forgot about that. He's the partner. I always screw his name up, so give me the multiple choice.
All right. Name the British actor based on the following movies in which he played an American character. Nope, Kick-Ass 2, Sicario, and Get Out. A. Chiwetel Ejiofor. B. Lakeith Stanfield. C. Winston Duke. D. Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya, D.
That is correct for 1 point. Matt Nost whipping out the meat and getting a huge round number 2.
Going into round 3, it's close. It's 16-15. You guys are both right there with each other. This is the 6-pack round. Matt, you have a 1-point lead, so you guys actually both get to preview the categories for round number 3. And Matt, you get to select which one that you want to take, thus leaving Andy with the one you don't want to take. So I'm going to bring up the categories right now on screen. And you just let us know which one of those two you'd like to take.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll take the one with American history, and he can have the one with British history. And we'll just do it like that.
All right, then.
So, let me see mine. Okay.
So, Andy, you're going to get your entirety of your 6-pack first.
Great. Okay.
guys still
And
have
what kind of variances to the game have I got remaining? I have Husshole.
You still have the Hosshole roll, but that's
for when Matt's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And
you still have your double down.
But is that also with Matt, or do I?
I'm going to give you as we progress through this round. I'm going to give you the point value and category for the question, and then I'll pause for you to be able to make a decision.
Okay.
And then you still have a bartender's hint, should you want to use it.
A bartender's hint. Okay. Or do I have 2?
I believe you have 2 left.
2 left. Okay. Okay.
And then it's randomized, so you could get your 6-point question first. You can get your 2-point question first.
Sure.
But you're going to get the entirety of the 6-pack, and then Matt's going to get his.
All right.
So here we go. Question number 1 in your 6-pack is worth 5 points
Okay.
and is in the category of British history.
Okay. I won't double down.
Serving on the throne from 1952 until her passing in September of 2022, Queen Elizabeth II had 15 prime ministers that served under her. Who was the first prime minister to serve under her reign?
Fucking hell. That's so bad that I don't know shit like that. I know American history way better. Okay.
You do still have a bartender's hint, or you have a couple of bartender's hint. It's a higher point value,
Yeah.
so
Okay, this is really bad. When my wife watches this, she's going to hate me. Okay. I'm going to say Margaret Thatcher.
that is incorrect.
So bad.
Right,
I really should have done, know that.
Matt, you have a guess just for fun?
What year was it?
1952.
52. So bad. That's definitely wrong, but I'm sorry, everyone.
No, I mean Thatcher was what, mid to late 70s.
Yeah, it was really, really rough of an answer.
Chamberlain, but that's before her, I believe.
The correct answer is Winston Churchill.
Oh, I was going to say Churchill. It seemed too obvious.
That's right on his. Okay.
It didn't seem like a 5-point answer. Okay, let's do this.
Don't overthink it. Just go with your gut.
Let myself down. Okay.
Question number 2 is in the category of PG-13 movies for
All
2
right.
points. What 1984 fictional war movie starring Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, Leah Thompson, and C. Thomas Howell was the first movie to be rated PG-13?
Before I was born, and we don't have PG-13 over here. Okay.
Oh.
I know what it
So
means,
glad-
though.
So
We
glad
have-
I
we
did
have,
the
like-
homework.
We did 12. We get 12 over here. It's the same thing. Okay. Can I have a DJ bartender's hint, please?
Sure. I'm going to read you the question, and then you're going to take a trip to the bar. See if DJ can give you a hand here. What
Okay.
1984 fictional war movie starring Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, Leah Thompson, and C. Thomas Howell was the first movie to be rated PG-13?
Wolverines.
Okay. Clue for people that have seen the movie. All right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay. Let me. How many points is this worth? I'm sorry, Moose.
We're 2 points.
Okay. 1984. Charlie Sheen. God damn
You just got to go through the C. Thomas Howell filmography in your head.
it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Do you have a guess?
No, I'm going to let a timeout.
It was Red Dawn.
Okay. Don't know that movie. All right, cool.
The remake was with Chris Hemsworth, believe it or not.
You guys may like it over there. It's an invasion of America that actually works.
Okay. All right.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
does it? I'm pretty sure.
A group of teenage kids stages a rebellion against the
Yeah.
Russian army.
How good? We're already seeing how well they're doing against Ukraine.
Yeah.
Teenagers
that's
kick
true,
their
yeah.
ass.
There you go. That's very true. All right. Next question is worth 4 points.
Okay.
Is in the category of animated Oscars.
Animated Oscars, like the Oscars that when they were animated, or Oscar-nominated animated movies.
We'll go with the latter.
The other one. Okay. Let me think. No, I'll be okay.
Okay. Matt, do you still have your hospital rule? Are you saving that for the 6?
I don't know how good he is at animated.
Okay.
And then British history was a no. So, I'll hold on to it, I guess.
Okay. There's
Okay.
still plenty of questions left to go. So, Andy, what was the first animated movie to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
Beauty and the Beast.
That's correct for 4 big points.
Okay.
Nice. Way to hold on to that hustle, Matt. Your next question is worth 6 points, and this is in the category of Star Wars.
Okay. I will double down to try and get ahead.
Okay.
Wait, what happens? I'm going to double down, but what happens if I don't get this now?
You just getting the 0 points.
Zip. Oh, right. There's no punishment. Oh, shit.
You don't lose points. No.
Oh,
You just-
right.
Yeah, you just don't get the
Okay.
points.
It's just
Hold
about
on.
when you play it. Okay.
So now that he's doubled down, I could use my asshole on this, but it's worth 24 if he gets it right.
No. To avoid that happening, because we have had that happen. Like I had a 48-point swing one time in one of our matches where several people household somebody.
Okay.
If you household him, you would get the 6 points if he got the question wrong. Since he's doubled
so that-
down,
But then it does double for him.
that's correct.
So it'd be worth, you're saying 6 double 12 plus the doubling that he did. So another 6 on top of that, 18? Or are you saying 24?
It would be 6 more on top of that.
Okay.
So he'd get 18 for this.
Star Wars. He did just go to Celebration. I'm going to hold on to it. Screw it.
Okay. He
can't
still has
remember.
a 3-point question and a 1-point question that you can
Oh, okay.
also
I can't
household
remember
on.
what these categories are. Okay. Cool. All right. 6 point Star Wars question.
Your 6-point question that you doubled down for possible 12 points in the category of Star Wars.
Okay.
The character of Zori Bliss appears in one Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker. What
shit.
actress plays the role of Zori Bliss?
Yeah.
Should have fucking doubled down. I should have hassled this. I know the answer.
Yeah, don't. I need to take my headphones. Okay. All right.
Answer.
The mass hole is if we're in Boston.
Hold on. There's a lot of talking going on. I'm trying to zone in on someone's name. Okay. All right.
You do still have one more bartender's hint should you want to use it.
Yeah, but I know who it is. It's just pulling names, man. Okay. Why can't I get this? I can see the letters in my head. Okay, let's go for the bartender's hint. I don't think it will. He's not going to spell it though. Okay.
I don't know. You had a category of the big pianist, and the movie was The Piano, so anything's
That's
possible.
true. That's true.
If you wanted to write it down, feel free to sketch out the letters around your head.
I just know it's this.
So the question is, the character of Zori Bliss has appeared in one Star Wars movie, The Rise of Skywalker. What actress plays the role of Zori Bliss?
So she recently saved her children from a cocaine bear. She's dealt with some apes, and she also infiltrated America as a KGB spy for like 5 seasons.
Yeah. Okay.
DJ just nailing that bartender role.
That was great.
Should we get the camera view on the hands?
Yeah, no, that's cool. I am writing. I can show you my notes. Yeah, I could see the letters forming in my head, and I'm not actually going to get there. It's yeah, I could just see the K, and then R's, and I was like, I know I was getting there. That's the thing that was happening, unless that's completely wrong. But yeah, I'm not going to get there. I know what it is. I'm just what quarter past midnight. That's what. Yeah, but it's not. Do you know what keeps going in my head is the word Washington because it's wrong. That's what keeps happening in my head.
There is a viable reason that's entering your head.
I know why. I know everything that's happening. I just can't get there. Let's see if I can do it one more time. Hold on. Stop saying Washington. How annoying.
All right, and your guess?
No, it's not going to get there. Kerry, that one.
The whole shibada.
Yeah.
It is Kerry Russell. We were looking for Kerry Russell.
How annoying.
Once again, Washington thwarts a Brit. That's wordplay, Moose. That's how it's done.
Yeah, Kerry Russell.
How it's done. Whew, you were there. Yeah, I wanted to tell you, go to the lady's first name. You had Washington. I saw where you were going with it.
That is one of those things where in the day someone mentions, "Oh, who's in the Americans?" and I say it's Kerry Russell. I know it all the time. It's just one of them, like right there. I just didn't have it.
Oh, good.
Oh, well.
You still have opportunity for points. You still have 2 more questions left. Next question is for 1 point. It's in the category of bad movie titles.
Okay.
What is the name of the movie that was originally titled Live, Die, and Repeat, but then changed, but then had the movie change?
Yeah, I got you. Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Boom, nailed it. 1 point.
Yay.
And your final question is in the category of scores that settle.
Okay.
And this is for 3 points.
All right.
Not going to use it. Look, it's a tie ball game right now. So if he gets this right, then it's 6, makes it harder on me. So
okay.
Well, consider the Haas hole a souvenir from Benny and Moose.
Oh, thank you.
I'll
Take
frame
that
it
home.
and cherish it always.
Oh, that's Matt's one. He gets to pocket. Okay, great. Enjoy that. Okay.
What
3 points.
composer scored all 6 of the Peter Jackson directed Middle Earth movies, The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit?
Howard Shore.
It's correct for 3 points.
Okay.
Finish strong. That was a hard miss
Kerry-
on that 6, but it's
Kerry
okay.
Russell.
Don't dwell on it.
I've got Zori Bliss in Funko up there, but it doesn't say her name on her ass or anything like that. How annoying.
You still have your Haas hole, so you still can gain points if you bet against Matt. But Matt, you're up for your 6-pack. Benny's going to give
Let's
you
do
these
it.
questions.
Okay. All right. Brother Most. Your first question for 2 points in the category of crime doesn't pay. 2 points in the category of crime doesn't pay.
Let's go for it.
All right. You'll find characters by the name of Billy Bats, Spider, Stax Edwards, Frenchie, and Frankie Carbone in what iconic 90s mob movie?
Goodfellas.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question for 5 points in the category of American history. 5 points in the category of American history.
All right.
What
so,
is
well,
that?
don't I have the opportunity to potentially double down
Yeah,
you do if you would
on
like?
any of these? 5 points. I'm down by 1. Do you want to use your Haas hole here?
No.
You get the 5 points.
Against you on American history? No. We've had brunch together in Chicago. I know you know American history.
that didn't come up. Let me lecture you on where the name Chicago comes from. God, this guy is dull. No, because then I get nothing. I'll hold off.
All right. Your question for 5 points in American history. What is the oldest pizza chain restaurant in the United States, first opening in 1958 in Kansas?
You do still have 2 bartenders hints if you want to use those.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's use a hint. It's a 5-pointer.
Okay.
What is the oldest pizza chain restaurant in the United States, first opening in 1958 in Kansas?
Spaceballs also has a notorious gangster that shares this moniker.
All right. That was my first guess. So for 5 points, Pizza Hut.
That is correct for 5 points. Your next question for 6 points in the category of settling the score. Settling the score for 6 points.
I'll hold this, whatever that. What does it do again? What am I doing?
Okay, so
you
the
will get-
Haas hole is you're betting that Matt is going to get this wrong. If he gets it wrong, you get the 6 points. If he gets it right, he doubles that score. So
Oh, I
he
don't
gets
even
1
have to.
point.
I don't even have to know it. Okay.
Nope, you don't have to guess. It's just a
All
flat
right.
out. If he doesn't get it correct,
I'm
You
gonna
get-
hustle on a category named after the show he invented.
Yeah. So this seems the perfect place for you to use this, considering you know composers. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't have to do anything. That's the thing. If
I
it
know.
was
I
about me-
realize that it's the perfect opportunity for you to do this.
Right.
but it's called
I just want the most
settling-
points.
Settling the score.
Okay.
All right. Your 6 point question in the category of settling the score. In the movies Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2, Bill, aka Snake Charmer, heads the Deadly Viper Assassin Squad, where all the members have different code names based on snakes. Michael Madsen's character has what code name?
I mean, it's for 6 points. Might as well use my last hint.
In the movie Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2, Bill, aka the Snake Charmer, heads the Deadly Viper Assassin Squad, where all the members have different code names based on snakes. Michael Madsen's character has what code name?
It's also the name of a pretty sweet missile.
Okay. Sidewinder.
And your loser, the king of Tupelo, Mississippi, Andy, the Storm, Merriweather.
Very
Wow.
good. Great gap.
That is
Yeah.
all the hint. It's all the hint. I never would have pulled it.
Mhm.
Great game, guys. Holy crap.
Mhm.
That really was a lot closer than I think you thought it was going to be, Andy. You did really well, man. Congratulations. You
Yeah,
navigated successfully. That 6-pointer, I'm sure, is going to sting for a little bit.
it it will. Yeah, Kerry Russell I'd have gotten at any other hour in the day. Round 2 was rough. I liked Matt's round 2. I would have done really well, but that's classic kind of movie trivia luck, isn't it? But yeah, thank you very much. That was really fun.
No, thanks for coming on. And Matt, the winner. Well done, sir.
Look,
You didn't even get, you still have 3 more questions in your 6-pack and you won.
justice prevails. We beat them once, guys. We will beat them again. No, it was a lot of fun. Look, it comes down to whether or not the movies end up in your wheelhouse or not. So it's luck of the draw. Sometimes you've seen things, sometimes you haven't. There's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah.
I know people have lambasted me for not having seen particular movies and playing trivia games in the past and be like, look, you can't see them all. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So it's how it shook out, and I got lucky.
Nice. That was good.
Well, gentlemen, the floor is yours, especially Matt. You are the winner. The floor is yours. Pitch, promote. If you want to come back and you want to challenge somebody, we write specific matches for people. DJ's playing in an Oceans franchise match, so we're kind of open to any and all suggestions. I'm gonna throw it over to you.
How granular must you get? There's only 5 to choose from.
4.
Yeah, it gets.
Are we doing the
the
original,
original-
the original plus the
specifically
women's?
said-
Original and
They specifically said they're not doing the original. So
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, so there's 4. Boy, man, you're a masochist. So you got to study 4 movies meticulously just to play this.
well, to be fair,
look-
I probably watched 2 of them like way too many times. So
Okay.
1
Yeah,
and 3.
battle.
You
Maybe.
probably left out Oceans 12, right?
No, people dunk on that one a lot. It's actually not as bad as people think.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in a very long time, so I couldn't give you
The
my honest
original
opinion.
was rough.
But we digress.
Happy to come back whenever. If Andy would like to get crushed again, I mean, I'll sign up for that. I got zero problem doing that. But no, this is fun. And, we do our own trivia show called Settle the Score, which we've brought numerous times. There's a poster of it right behind Andy's head on his wall right there. And it's a music trivia show where the basic gist is I give a clue. You hear Andy crush it on the piano, and then people guess the movie. And that's the general gist of the show in and of itself. There are varying rules across 3 rounds, but that's basically it. And we have a lot of fun. We do it once a week. It comes out on Thursdays. You can find it anywhere you get podcasts, or you can search on YouTube for Settle the Score, or go to youtube.com/Matt Nost, and you can find the show there. And we have a Patreon, and we do special shows for them and all kinds of stuff. So you can join us on Patreon as well. And my thanks to all 3 of you. David, I'm not sure why you show up for this, man. If you just got to, you should have some sort of chat bot just give your answers so you don't have to stand there for an hour to come in and be like, it's also the name of a
Yeah,
All
you know, when you're good at something though, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Are you just sitting there doing calf stretches and whatnot, just working out
Yeah,
more
just
of the muscles?
shrugs and curls in the back the whole
Sure.
time. Yeah.
Right there. Dude, the traps on this guy. Just cracks walnuts with his back. It's impressive. It's impressive. But thanks, gentlemen. This was fun.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
an interesting format. I like it. And Benny, you're a good man, but those kegs are still the spawns of Satan, and I'm going to stand by that. I'm going to stand by that.
Well, Andy, thank you, sir, for coming on. Matt, thank you for coming on. Andy, we'll give you an opportunity to pitch, promote. Hey, man, you hung in there. I think you were a little worried. You only missed 1 question in round 1. So kudos to you on your movie trivia debut, my friend.
Yeah, I got undone by a Baldwin, and then Matt got his Baldwin
Yep.
issue. It was really, really fun. The only thing I really do is hang out with Matt once a week. Other than that, I sit on the other side of this room doing accountant stuff. So very boring life. But yeah, you can go and follow me, STS_Andy M, and see me post show-offy videos of my kid playing piano and stuff, even though he's only 1. It's great. And yeah, I if you guys ever, I spread myself too thin probably. But if you guys ever want to do a round where it cuts to, we do a crossover where I come in and do a settle the score one time, like the round is like me playing piano scores, that person has to get it. I'll do that for you guys because that'll be a lot of fun. And that'll be like my kind of thank you for having us on. This is my first ever like trivia thing, like anything close to the Schmodown. I think this is the first thing I've done. So
Wow.
I appreciate it.
Well, it's great to have you on, man. You did awesome.
Yeah, we will absolutely take you up on that offer. And 2, for never having done this before, you performed more than admirably. You did great. Congrats.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, a couple of them were, I reckon, fatigue based, maybe. But then also I'm making excuses because I lost so bad. But
listen,
well done to my well done to my Settle the Score co-host, who is one of my favorite people, and I highly recommend you go and sign up to his YouTube channel, subscribe there, and then come to the Patreon, give us some money and stuff. Thank you.
That got crass right at the end. It was nice, eloquent, beautiful, and then money grubbing right at the tail there.
Does that sound like a loser? I think it sounds like a loser. Appropriate.
Well,
just so you know, if Andy comes over and basically does Settle the Score, we are taking 50% of revenue on that show. Just
that's right.
Letting you know that right now.
Yeah, that's right. 1.5% from Nigeria.
That's right. We'll run that through our county
all
office.
of the revenue of this
episode. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Folks, if you're not watching Settle the Score, stop what you're doing right now, finish this episode, and then go watch Settle the Score and subscribe to their channel. You guys do an amazing job on that show. It's so much fun. I seriously fanboy having you guys on our show, and I watch your episodes every week. So it's such a fun freaking show and such a cool concept. So thank you guys so much for doing this.
Oh, thank you.
Brother DJ, do you have anything you want to shout out while you're here?
I mean, like, I'm on Twitter, but you don't have to follow me. I don't really post. I promote like everyone else's stuff. So follow my friends, Film on Tap, follow Settle the Score, follow Benny and Moose Save America. Just follow all these good people. I don't really do anything except for this. I write the puns for the clues and all that. That's about my wheelhouse. So.
Yeah, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Settle the Score, to Brother DJ, and for Brother Moose. We thank you for coming out every Thursday here on Benny and Moose Save America for your trivia needs. Don't forget to check out our channel, The Last American Heroes channel, on Tuesdays for Beyond the Neon Veil with our regular bartender, Cousin Ryan. And as always, remember to like, click, and subscribe, or fuck off our channel. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
do we get the same questions again if we start again?
No. I'll cut all this out and I'll just start from my bit.
Sure, Andy. Let me do another one for the pianist. What musical instrument is traditionally black with white keys? Go ahead.
Okay.
For fun, do you want your remaining 3 questions?
Sure,
Yeah.
for shits and giggles. If I can't answer it, I say we throw it to Andy, see if he can get it.
Sure.
Okay. Your 4-point question was in the category of R-rated.
Doubling
movies.
down on. Go ahead. I don't even want to hear the category. Go ahead.
To date, what is the highest grossing R-rated movie?
Oh, it's Deadpool, isn't it? But I got to give you the exact figure.
No, just the movie.
Oh, I think it's Deadpool.
It was. But
Oh,
that is
until what?
incorrect. So, Andy, the question goes to you. To date, what is the highest grossing R-rated movie?
So what beat out Deadpool? I remember the joke in Deadpool about Deadpool beating Passion. So let's see what beat Deadpool.
Fun hints. Same director.
Oh shit.
Oh, you want me to throw out a hint, or you just
Yeah,
brought me in?
give him a hint. Why
Yeah,
not?
give us a hint. Matt, do you know
I got
it now that
two-
you've not?
I got 2 hints, but
Okay.
one of them. You got a deck of cards because this one is wild.
Oh, Joker is the movie. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Hmm.
Your 1 point question is in the category of Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks played the character of Van Helsing in his 1995 comedy Dracula Dead and Loving It. What comedic actor played the role of Dracula?
Oh, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
That's correct for 1 point. And then your last one is in the category of baby names for 3 points. In the 2009 movie,
Yep. This is a reasonable category. Go ahead.
in the 2009 movie The Hangover, Phil Allen and Stu find a baby left in their trashed hotel room that they bring along with them while they're trying to figure out the previous evening's events. What was the name that Allen gave to the baby?
Oh, I don't have the slightest clue. Do you, Andy?
No, I need a hint.
Well, if you throw on some Santana, you'd probably watch this baby go right to sleep.
Are we knocking Santana's music? I don't, it's a hell of a hint. If we throw in Santana's music.
Is that Santana's real first name? I thought that was a baseball player.
Carlos
is.
is what they're calling him?
That's
Oh, baby
correct.
Carlos. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Carlos. That's correct. Yeah, see what we did there with some hints.